Hi all, in this video we'll be discussing about infinitives, transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. So let's begin with infinitives. I've already given a small introduction about infinitives earlier. So let's begin with its definition. Infinitive is the base form of a verb. We use to before this form. An infinitive generally has a property of a noun and a verb, but it may also function as a subject, direct object, subject complement, adjective or adverb in a sentence. We'll analyze this shortly. Let's see a couple of sentences. I want to go. To respect our parents is our duty. Many men desire to make money quickly. To err is human. So you see, these infinitives are behaving as different entities in different sentences. I have added a few more examples here. Let's analyze them also. First of all, let's trace the infinitives. To wait seemed foolish. To wait is the infinitive here. Everyone wanted to go. To go. His ambition is to fly. To fly. He lacked the strength to resist. We must study to learn. Now we have traced the infinitives and let's see what are their functionalities. To wait seemed foolish. In this case, it is behaving as the subject. Everyone wanted to go. In this case, it is behaving as object. Before you go through this video, I request that you go through the video on subject and object. His ambition is to fly. To fly is the subject complement. He lacked the strength to resist. In this case, it is behaving as the adjective. We must study to learn. Here it is behaving as an adverb. So you see, depending on the sentence, infinitives change their function. They can behave as subject, object, complement, adjective, adverb, noun, or a normal verb. There is also another terminology which is called bare infinitive. A bare infinitive is an infinitive without a to attached to it. So far we have seen that infinitives have to attached before the verb. In bare infinitive, it does not have a to. So this is the basic difference. For example, pilgrims go to different religious places. Go is the bare infinitive here. Children respect their parents. Respect does not have to attached to it and it is behaving as bare infinitive. Infinitives suffer from an error which is called split infinitives. So let's see what is split infinitives. I'll try and illustrate them with one example. So let's see what are split infinitives. Split infinitives are when additional words are included between to and the verb in an infinitive. As you can see here, to and go quickly has been inserted here. So this is called a split infinitive error actually, and many of the authorities do not accept this. Hence, given a choice, do choose an option without the split infinitive if it is available. However, it may be necessary to split the infinitive in a sentence. We'll see this in an example. I have written 3 sentences here. Let's analyze them. He was able to more than double his salary in 1 year. In the second sentence, I like to on a nice day walk in the woods. On a nice day, I like to walk in the woods. Which of them are correct and which of them are wrong? He was able to more than double his salary in 1 year. This is correct. And this is the exception which I was talking about. In some places, it is necessary to split the infinitive. But look at the second sentence. I like to on a nice day walk in the woods. It sounds a little awkward and that's why it's wrong. And the better representation is on a nice day I like to walk in the woods. So this one is correct. So I hope you understood what is meant by split infinitives and what are infinitives. Now we'll go through the topics on transitive and intransitive verbs. The prerequisite to understand transitive and intransitive verbs is that you go to the video on subjects and objects. If you have not gone through subjects and objects, please go through that video. A transitive verb is a verb which takes an object. A non-transitive verb is a verb which does not take an object. And this is a very simple definition. But what do you mean by takes an object or does not take an object? when the action of the verb passes over from the subject to the object, it is called a transitive verb. For instance, she sings a song. The action of the subject sings passes over to the object a song. In other case, when it does not happen, the verb is called an intransitive verb. The child weeps. So hope you have understood. If you have not understood, need not worry, we will do a couple of examples and it will be crystal clear to you. The same verb may behave as a transitive or an intransitive verb. Let's analyze few examples here. The ants fought the wasp. Fought is the transitive or intransitive verb. Fought is the transitive verb here because its object is the wasps. In the next sentence, some ants fight fearlessly. Fight. Fight is behaving as an intransitive verb here. Here it is transitive, here it is intransitive because it's not taking up any object here. Rather, fiercely is modifying fight and very is modifying fiercely. They are not the objects of fight. Let's see the next example. The shot sank the ship. So sank is the verb here and the ship is the object. Hence it is behaving as a transitive verb. The ship sank rapidly. So it is intransitive. Rapidly is not the object. It is merely modifying sank. The driver stopped the train. Stopped is the verb. The train is the object. Hence this is the transitive verb. The train stopped suddenly. Verb, adverb. This is not the object. So it is intransitive verb. He spoke the truth. The truth is the object and this is transitive verb. He spoke fluently, verb, intransitive verb. The horse kicked the man, object, hence transitive verb. The horse never kicks. This has no object, but it is intransitive verb. I hope this is clear to you. Thank you very much.